Today's video is going to be all about how I image source for brand projects. There's a few different free stock imagery websites that I like to use for different purposes, and they have different vibes as well. I think image sourcing is the hardest part of starting a brand project for a client, but these are the 4 different types of websites that I use. So, usually when I'm making a mood board, I get started on Pinterest and I look at different types of logos, backgrounds, patterns, icons, things like that. But sometimes when I'm mood boarding, I also go over here for image inspiration. So this is just my main feed, which is pretty tailored to what I'm looking for as a brand designer because I've been using Pinterest for years and it kind of knows what I want. But an easy way to do this is to go into the search bar and search like brand photo shoot, working with laptop, coach mood board, like just different things like that that could kind of get you what you're looking for imagery. But I'm just going to go ahead and click on this one, for instance. Like this could be cool to do for a business coach. And all I'm going to do is save the image onto my computer or just copy it over into Illustrator when I'm designing the mood board. But I bring this up because if you click on this, it now gives you other images that are in the similar vein with a similar vibe. So like for instance, this image is really nice. So I would save this image, I would keep scrolling, I would save this one, like etc. And this kind of helps you. I literally just use this one for a mood board for a client. And if you don't want to use faces of other people because you're uncomfortable using other people's images, you can just zoom in on different sections. Like I use this in a mood board and I zoomed in just on the chair right here because I really wanted the green in the mood board. I also don't like give these images to clients. This is just for the mood board phase because these are images of other people. They're not my images. So be careful if you're using Pinterest for mood boarding. I definitely wouldn't use Pinterest images for logo presentations or for handing off images to clients at all. This is just to get an overall vibe and feeling for the project. The next 3 sites that I'm going to show you are sites that you could actually use and download the stock images and give to the clients because these are free images to use and they include the license as well. So Dupe Photos is one of my favorites because it's very realistic, real life Gen Z type of vibes, almost as if you're capturing this from your phone and you just feel like you're really there in the moment with these photos. So you can scroll through on their home feed or you could just do some searches here. So let's say I really wanted some purple in my mood board. I would search lilac, for instance, and kind of see what comes up. And there's lots of different videos and images here. I might download this image or this one with a coffee cup. This is super cute too, even though it's not purple. And then you can click and see similar content as well. This is focusing on the coffee cup here, but if you wanted to kind of stick with the green theme, it's going to show you images that have a little bit of that green and khaki color in it. So I love this website. Another website that I like to use is called Unsplash. Okay, this website is not going to produce. They're going to look a little bit more corporate, so you have to kind of do some digging on Unsplash to find some images that might be applicable to your project. You can scroll through the main feed here. Again, click on images and it's going to show you other from this series, which is really cool. So it's the same photographer, but they did a series. Like these images are gorgeous. You could download some of these and then it's going to show you related images as well. So this is a good website to use. But if you're looking for like somebody working, for instance, I was searching this earlier, you'll notice that it kind of shows like corporate-y vibes. So you really have to get specific in what you're looking for. Maybe like female with a blazer on. And this is gonna help tailor a little bit more. Like this, let's see, like this vibe might be what you're wanting. And then again, you can click on the images and find something in similar vein underneath here. My last website that I probably use this one the most, is called Pexels. And so I love this because I have a bunch of collections saved. I love just scrolling through here. The photos on here are really unique and interesting to me. It is, again, really difficult to find what you're looking for exactly by using the search function. But once you start creating collections here, you can find images that are similar. So like for this client, for instance, I was looking for a really like whimsical type of vibe here. And so I found all of these gorgeous images And then you can, again, click on the image, scroll down, and see some other similar images here. And then you can just start pinning to your collections, and you can create all of these different collections in here. I think that this is really cool because then you can organize everything. And so then when you have a client that comes to you and they are, let's say, in the medical field, I have a whole folder down here that's labeled healthcare, and this is for like gynecology offices and injection nurses and things like that that I can pull from these type of images. So those are the 4 different types of places that I like to look for images. And this really helps with the mood boarding phase, the logo presentation phase. If I download from Pexels, Unsplash, or Dupe, I can also then send the imagery to the client to be able to use in social media graphics moving forward. Otherwise, there's a lot of paid photo sites as well. That's just not really my go-to because then you're limited to usually like a type of style within that website, because a paid site is working with the same photographers over and over again and usually using the same type of editing for the images and whatnot. And I found that each of my clients is really different. So I like to use a variety of different websites here when looking up imagery for each type of client. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next from me.